knuckle and scream on me. I ain't coming here to son. Hey, yo. I said, look, be humble and eat knuckle and scream on me. I ain't coming here to son. I came for pre-son.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
People rolling out, then plug in the back of his head like Neo dialing out. You ain't shot it out or fought it out. You light on both ends like Darth Maul. Me? I'm good anywhere. I'm good anywhere. I trump obstacles, even the ones you thought was impossible. Why'd you bring Spawn up? I'll beat Spawn up. He better hope he's Spawn up in a hospital. You know my habitat. I throw bullets. Hasselback. 40, Jaru. I put it on him and give him a little more after that. Try me.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy ARP. Rarebit Entertainment is the movement. Back on another blog for y'all. Why not, man? I figure since there's all this return energy going on, industry versus battle rap, industry rap is coming into the game and all that, why not do a top 10? I think by the time we get down to number 1 and number 2, shit, some other people on here too. They're gonna surprise you. Before we jump into this list, important update for everybody that's gonna be in the building this Saturday. The Get Back event going down February 29th at the Music Room, featuring the return of 40 Cal versus Ill Will and a shitload of other wild matchups on this card. We got 10 battles for y'all. But everybody that's gonna be in the building, just got word from the venue yesterday that there's a marathon that's going on Edgewood. Edgewood is the street that the Music Room is on. Late morning to early afternoon. Parking is going to be crazy on Edgewood early on. So the best 2 options to make sure that y'all are in the building on time and y'all don't miss any of these wild matchups. Either A, get there wild early, try to get out there maybe like 11 o'clock, 10:30-ish. You're going to get probably easy and close by the venue parking if you're out there that early. If you don't want to get there that early and you want to try to show up like around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, which is when the event is supposed to be starting, you're probably going to have to park a few blocks over from Edgewood. You're going to give yourself a little 5-minute walk. But be prepared if you get down there around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock to not try to drive down Edgewood. Alright, there's a marathon going on. Most of us are going to have to be parking a few blocks over and then walk over to the venue. Alright, top 10 returns. What are we talking about? Let's make sure we categorize this the right way, because if we just say all out returns, there could be 100 people to consider. You know what I'm saying? Adi Boom is a return right now. We're really talking about people from the industry. When we say the industry, what do we mean? We mean the record industry. People that have gone into the record industry, had some type of success, some type of involvement, and then came back to battle rap. Coming in number 10 on my list, Cannabis. This was a big moment for battle rap, man. I mean, this is what Cannabis comes from. Street battling and going back and forth with other artists. Everybody knows second round knockout versus LL. This is what he comes from. I'll battle you on the net, I'll battle you in the flesh, I'll battle you over the phone, you can call me collect, I'll battle you for the respect, I'll battle you over a blank check, I'll battle you with a gun on my neck, I'll battle you standing over the toilet with my... I mean, come on. By the time Disaster landed this haymaker right here.
So I don't give a fuck. Homie, I get my G on. I'm a real MC, motherfuckers. I get my free on. So it makes sense that this motherfucker here has this little stupid sling on, because he's never been a good shoulder to lean on. Fuck out. Fuck out.
It was over for Cannabis. He conceded.
Hey, listen to me. The boy can spit, all right? I prepared for 3 weeks.
And it's okay if you feel like I lost this battle, but complete your rounds. And what he did at this moment right here will forever be remembered in battle rap.
There's 30 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker.
Coming in at number 9, Joe Budden. To me, bar for bar, pen for pen, this is the best rapper on the list. Just personally, if every rapper right now puts out an album, actually not an album, a mixtape, I'd probably pick up Joe's first. This right here is when I said, alright, This might be my favorite rapper right here. DJ Jiggy J, the 5 mic series. I'll never forget this CD right here. The amount of bars and the way this motherfucker was spitting. And then you got Mood Music 1. I think the subtitle was A Turn for the Worse. Then you get 2. Then you get 3. And you get 4. Good old mixtape era, man. Like, I'll never forget it. That's like a golden era for me personally in hip hop. But it didn't translate for Joe coming to the battle rap stage.
I went searching for his songs. Was Googling the heat. I cut it off midway. I was through with my intrigue. Took the TREZ off, stomped on them, threw them in the streets. Figured it was only right how you was ruining them beats.
And that was odd to me because he has way better battle rap delivery in some of his diss tracks. I did see recently on Math Hoffa's Expert Opinion where Joe Budden said he didn't have a third round. It was bringing up the whole putting down the mic shit. I'll be honest, man, I don't believe that. What I personally believe is a statement that he made years ago. I think even before the battle went on. He said doing modern day battle rap was something that was on his bucket list. That plus of course $200,000 or however much he really made, who knows. And then also feeling like, you know, my stature is much bigger than anybody that's in this game battling. You can't have that type of attitude in battle rap because it could be a 1SK guy that'll take your fucking head off. And you could be a top tier. That's really what happens in battle rap. Why do you think we believe in the blood, sweat, and tears concept? You know what I'm saying? If you're nice, you're nice. So stature goes away once people start rapping on a battle rap stage. It's not about status anymore. I think that's really why he put the mic down.
If y'all keep booing, I will stop rapping completely. And that's just it.
It's almost like he was so used to performing for music crowds. So when he gets up there and he's like, if y'all boo, I'm gonna leave. To me, that's like the music performance side, you know, bleeding into battle rap. It's like he couldn't separate the two at the moment. It's like, I'm up here, I'm still an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm still putting on a show for these fans. And if y'all don't respect it, I'm gonna get off the stage. We see that with a million artists. From Lil Wayne's to Joe Buttons to everybody. We see people boo in the crowd, throw something on stage in the crowd, and the artist walks off. I think that's how he felt in that moment. Coming in at number 8, Jade Mills. Big salute and shout out to Jade Mills for returning to RBE. I will forever have respect for that man for coming through and gracing the RBE platform, not once but twice. I'm just gonna go with popular consensus, because like I said earlier, we're so appreciative and respectful to the fact that he came back on the RBE platform. Popular consensus, what I see a lot, is that he just basically taped it off.
I set my trigger finger to 4th member of the Amigos. I call it liftoff. Whole team ready to get him. It's like a kickoff. Your man try to set a screen, I switch off. Daddy Mac over to Mac Daddy, y'all both get it crisscross.
And then after that, in the 2nd and 3rd, his material wasn't as up to date, and by then, you already lose the crowd. Number 7, Mr. Fab. I think y'all forget about this one. One of the most disrespectful fucking performances ever came from Arsenal, man. Mr. Fab comes out in his first round, you know, mimicking Arsenal to a degree. He's trying to do some of the disrespectful shit too.
Once again, you in another nigga state. On another nigga stage. No. Then taking your daughter ugly than a motherfucker.
And he pulls a smart move. He's using where he's at. His delivery was pretty solid. His material was pretty solid. I think he did do a little bit too much of trying to talk to us. He needed a little bit more of just standard and generic punchlines. You know, you gotta balance it a little bit. You gotta have some of your general punchlines that you can say to multiple people, but the whole crowd is gonna get it. The whole crowd is gonna be into it no matter what, because it's just a general haymaker. Like you take a current event, or you take something from the past, or you take something from a movie or a song, something that we all know no matter what. Everybody's gonna be able to identify with it. You know what I'm saying? If you set it up and land it the right way, now you got a punchline, or now you got a haymaker, or now you got a room shaker. That's how it goes. You know what I mean? You mix that type of shit with your personals and your schemes and the shit that's directly for your opponent. You know, if you flatten a room where the room is just pure quiet and you just talking to your opponent about something from his past, that's fine too. That's where it's like a nail biting type of moment. People just sitting there like, just listening. Don't think that every time a crowd is quiet that they're not fucking with the material. You know what I'm saying? So it's a balancing act. And I feel like he did a little bit too much talking to us and not enough focus on just good punchlines and haymakers that'll get the crowd shaken up. And with Fab's performance, another thing that compounds that aspect is the fact that his rounds were so long. Don't live just in recent history. Think back across our timeline of battle rap. You know what I mean? Don't say, oh, Disaster and SoulCon was an hour and a half, you know, and that's why it was bad. You know how many battles dropped that are over an hour, that are classics or that are good? I could stick with King of the Dot. Same way you might have Disaster and SoulCon, that's a long battle and it's just not good. Same way they had Disaster versus DNA. That's probably over an hour upload, but it's a classic. It's not how long your rounds are, it's how long your rounds go before the fans get something good. If you got a 7-minute fucking round and everything is haymaker, 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 setup, personal, wow factor, boom, performance, energy, haymaker, we all gonna be fucking with it. Crowd is gonna go crazy. They're gonna say that that performance is epic. But if you got a 7-minute round and it's punchline, small moment, punchline, nah, you fucked. You better off having a 2-minute round with that type of shit, because then it's punchline, punchline, moment. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to the battlers to know their style. You know what I mean? And understand modern day battle rap as well as the leagues to even match up like that. Certain battlers belong in certain time limits for a reason. Coming in at number 6, Cassidy. I think looking at the impact of the Goods battle and Cassidy versus Arsenal, it's real easy to forget that his return was really versus Disaster. A lot of people have him winning that battle. Disaster is one of the premier battle rappers. He's a legend. And Cassidy returned to the game and arguably beat him. I know a lot of us tend to only think about the impression that he did.
I'll come in your mom box and let my cop spar with it.
And that was wicked too, but you know, he still had a lot of the elements during that battle. Confidence, not really any performance. The aggression was kind of there. He didn't necessarily get in Disaster's face with his aggression, but sometimes you don't have to. Even just performing the way he did and saying his shit in certain tones. You know, we felt the aggression. We felt that he meant the bars that he was saying. Like the I dare you and all that shit. Of course, we're not gonna, you know, just give him a total pass for what we saw the day before when he's in a venue on a big stage. But in the garage, that's the battle that we got. That's the complete matchup right there. And that's what we got to go on if we're being fair. Certain battlers will thrive in certain atmospheres and setups. You got all these moving pieces and variables. You know, crowd size. Does the battler have good crowd control? Is it a wordy battler that says, you know, 1,000,000 fucking syllables per minute and it's a big crowd that's going to drown them out? You know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit matters. You know, keep it real. We might have told a few people that. Number 5, oxymoron. You talk about impact. What the shit do? Like 5 million views overnight or some shit like that? The video right now is probably over 13 or 14 million views. It might be the most viewed battle on all of these channels that's rocking right now. That's star power. This is something that we gotta understand as fans and as battlers and league owners. And I don't want to veer into the business side of shit, even though I easily can, and use an example like this. That is draw power. It's a lot of battlers that you know, might oversell themselves. No disrespect, but they may think that they're much bigger than they really are. You know what I mean? But behind the scenes, leagues they see what happens with each individual battle rapper. If I announce this particular matchup or this battle rapper is going to be on the event, do any tickets sell? So if I come out and I say, all right, our next event is going to have Hitman Holla, not even tell you who he's battling, it's going to be Hitman Holla in May. And I then go onto the Eventbrite or rarebreedent.com and the pre-sale pay-per-views and people start purchasing. That's draw power. Then you got some battlers that you might announce. The needle doesn't budge, but they might say, I'm worth XYZ. They don't necessarily know all the time what they're worth. You know, the views, the draw of tickets, the draw of pay-per-view, the draw of attention. Everything comes together to help determine a battler's true worth. You know, I feel like as leagues and battlers continue to collab with that type of information. And we're open book with that to a lot of people. We even tell people shit that they don't want to hear. But it's honest so that the negotiations are where they should be. Because budgeting is a huge part of battle rap. But damn, I could turn that into a whole nother blog.
I got brothers in this club that would love to rush ya. I'ma turn Mount Rushmore into Mother Russia!
From what I heard, the whole venue was flooded with his fans. You didn't even need to sell, other matchups on that card. The average battle rap fan is used to an event with multiple battles, a main event, co-main event, 3 or 4 other matches on a card. That's what we're used to getting for our money. You know what I'm saying? But there are a couple battlers in the world, not many. They could just sell a card by themselves. This situation shows that type of shit. This is impact right here. And not only impact, but he actually did real good.
Arrogant prick think you better than this, but you never got big. That is why you battling, bitch. You've been rapping all your lifetime and got no shows, Diz. And if that is not a punchline, I don't know what is.
Number 4 is somebody that I don't think that y'all would expect to be on the list. Even though he's right on the ground with us every day, he's a heavy part of this culture and it feels like he never left. He's still a return, and that's Mickey Facts.
If y'all name this nigga dangerous, y'all should label me the greatest. My Paradise video, 2 million views. Yours total, don't make up that equation. You just bringing my numbers down. Fans gonna think we in the Matrix.
I don't even really need to break down his performance because I already did like 6-7 years ago in my heavy blogging days.
Mickey Facts versus Danger Zone. Now, the thing that was surrounding this battle was the fact that Mickey Facts ain't battling like, what, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. Let me be one of the first people to say that despite how long that boy been away, he was prepared. He was up there battling like he was just as seasoned as any other battler that comes to mind. Like his performance was on point. He was creative. He brought props to the battle. You know what I'm saying? He was comfortable as shit. You would have thought he'd never been away.
Number 3, I'm going to weigh on popular consensus again for this person because I don't want to come off like I got RBE bias. King Los. This is the public response to King Los's return to battle rap. And fast forward, a little bit of time goes by. We forget the backstory to some of these situations. All we got is a video that continues to live on. But we forget that he had short prep. Maybe like 3 weeks or something like that, and we could see that in his first round. He had bars for Daylight in his first round, a lot of generic stuff. By the time I got to his second and third round, a lot more material for Head Ice.
Now, Google timeout for all the pay-per-view witnesses, as I apologize to anybody in attendance that's having trouble dealing with my tremendous wit and penmanship, but I already previously pre-calculated the possibility that 65% of you niggas wouldn't get this shit.
You could tell that he studied battle rap, he studied modern day battle rap, and his style just works, period.
But it's been a long time since I've been a little boy, so after the night, you can have it back. But first, I got a gun so big, it only exists in battle rap. That ain't the shit.
Now for number 2 and number 1, I'm gonna put them both together and I'm gonna let y'all decide who had the best return from the record industry back to battle rap. Similar to Mickey Facts, it may not seem fair because these are 2 people who feels like they've always been here, part of the culture. They both already understand modern day battle rap. They know exactly what to do when you get on that stage. And there's levels to this shit. There's levels to a battle rap MC. These guys right here, number 1 and number 2, will go down as all-time greats. You're talking about 2 guys that got every attribute of battle rap. Every attribute. Whether they're scaled at a 10 in that attribute or a 7 in that attribute, they still have everything. Aggression, delivery, bars, structure, personal, schemes, haymakers, confidence, performance, if I haven't said that already, energy, charisma, personality, draw, impact, style, everything. When I say style, I mean something that makes them unique. So of these 2 guys, y'all let me know who y'all got as number 1 and 2.
Some said I wasn't gonna show up. That's what the talk was about. But I show up to the show down to show up when the show's for all of the crowd.
Who's on first?
I'm out of here. It's your boy. Yo, this Saturday is going down. If you are a battle rap fan, tune into this Saturday, February 29th. The Get Back event is going down. Shout out to everybody that's going to be in the building. Go to rarebreedent.com if you don't have your pay-per-view or your ticket to be in the building yet. And of course, your pay-per-view purchase definitely includes your VOD. I'll be back. Maybe I'll break down what I'm seeing more and more of these days. Didn't ARP challenge URL? You know, that's a very fun narrative. I kind of been sitting on it for a year now. Drop a comment below if y'all want to see that blog next. Or the next blog can be, is a league dying? Or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure out the title. I got 3 reasons why a league would or wouldn't die. Y'all let me know which one of those blogs do y'all want to see next. I'm gonna try to do both before the week is over. And of course we got the face-offs coming, and that's coming this Friday. Stay tuned to the RBE channel for all of that coming up, man. We got y'all. rarebreedent.com. Check y'all soon.
Up in the hospital. You know my habitat. I throw bullets. Hasselback. 40, Jaru. I put it on them and give them a little more after that. Try me.
Okay, I'm reloaded.